Hello, welcome to Grandma B's Busy Life. I'm Brenda, and today I'm in a collaboration with Leroy at 40 and Broke. He has done multiple food collaborations with me and Samantha at Small Family Budget and Cynthia at Our Big's Adventure. And I will link all three of those channels below. So now he has challenged us to a financial challenge. Since filming this video, I found out that Budgeting the Bacon is going to join us too. All three of us have quite a bit of cooking and food-based things on our channels, but his is a financial-based channel. So he's challenging us to a financial video. So he has challenged us to share ways that we save money. But I think about that, and I think there's actually two meanings to save. One is to spend less money, and one is to put money away for use at another time. And I'm going to actually talk about both. My biggest advice for saving money or spending less are the same things that most people are going to tell you. Shop the sales, buy when it's cheap, and buy enough for it to last. And to budget. You need to budget. You need to know how much money you make, how much your bills are going to cost you, and how much is left over, and what you're going to do with that leftover money. Those are all obvious things to me. But one of the biggest ways I save money and spend less is couponing. And I didn't learn it overnight. It took me a while. I've been couponing for many, many years. I don't know how many. 7 or 8 maybe years, but I don't use any paper coupons. I just use digital coupons and rebate apps, so I do everything from my phone. If you want to learn how to coupon, check out Ohio Valley Couponer and Jodi Dunn. Both of those channels are amazing. They're really good at what they do. Ohio Valley Couponer does Kroger, Walmart, and Target. And Jodi Dunn does Walgreens and CVS, and they get stuff free, actually money makers all the time, and they're both really, really, really good at explaining it. So that is the biggest way I save money. I don't pay for toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant. I pay very little for laundry soap. I don't pay for cereal. I pay very little for pasta, crackers, canned meats, things like that. I'm just really good at buying when it's cheap, and I follow Ohio Valley Couponer and Jodi Dunn, and I do the same deals they do almost every week, and I spend almost nothing doing it. And sometimes I spend nothing and get paid money back. So go follow their channels. I'll link them below too. So I'll link all of those channels below. But a couple of ways you may not have thought of that you can spend less is your car insurance. A lot of times car insurance is negotiable. Call your agent. Ask them if there's ways you can save money. Be careful. You don't want to change your deductible and not realize you've changed your deductible, because if you're in a wreck and you thought your deductible was $500 and it's $2,000, that could be devastating. So make sure you understand what changes you're making and how that affects your monthly bill. But there might be promotions that you don't know about that if you just ask them, they could apply to your bill. The other thing is TV. If you're still paying for cable, you're probably paying too much. But if you have every single streaming app, you're probably paying too much. If you have Disney Plus and Netflix and Hulu and Sling and HBO Max and I don't know, all the others, you are spending way too much money. You can save money by deciding which channels you really watch the most and pay for those. In fact, sometimes you can get those channels for free through your phone provider. So that's worth checking out too. A lot of cell phone companies will give you one or more of those channels for free. So the streaming apps, if you find that you have a streaming app and you only watch one show or so on it, decide, is that show worth the monthly fee? If so, keep it. If it's not, drop it. I pay for what used to be called CBS All Access. It's now called Paramount Plus. But I pay for Paramount Plus only while Big Brother's running. And as soon as Big Brother's over, I cancel it. And I buy it again when Big Brother comes back because it's the only show I like to watch on it. So pay attention to what you're actually watching and is the monthly fee worth it for you. So now let's talk about saving money and putting it away. One of the things I've used quite often in the past is when I make out my budget and I know exactly how much I can spend on groceries in a month, I get that out in cash and put it in my wallet. Then I can see at a glance how much money I have left for groceries. And it really makes me more conscientious about how much I'm spending. Think about this. How many times when you swipe your debit card and you walk out of the store and you have no idea how much you just paid? That's dangerous. I do it all the time. But when I have cash, I know exactly how much I'm spending. Because when you have to hand it over, it matters, right? So using cash really helps. It helps me spend less, but it helps me be more conscientious. But here's how it helps me save money by putting it away. When I have cash in my wallet, I like to play this little game with myself, and I tell myself I can't spend my $1 bills and my $5 bills. So if I break a 20 and I get 1s and 5s back, I can't spend them, I have to put them away. And I have a little tin in my bedroom that I just put them in and save them. And it adds up really fast. And there have been times when something happened, I had to go to the doctor unexpectedly, or I needed a tire repaired or whatever, and I just pulled money out of there and had enough to do it. So it's a great idea. If you can't justify not spending 1s and 5s, then just don't spend your 1s. Put them away. Or however you would like to do it. It really makes me think about if I really want to break a 20. Do I really want to go to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee, which I love? I don't have any 10s. I only have 20s. Do I really want to pay for a Slurpee with 20 that's about $2? Because I'm going to get a 10 and a 5 and 3 1s back, which means $8 out of my monthly budget is gone. It's in savings. I still have it, but I can't use it that month for groceries. So it really makes me think, is it worth it? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But that also helps me spend less because I'm more conscientious about breaking a larger bill for something that's not necessary. Now, if I was buying bread and eggs and milk, I'd break a 20, no questions asked. It just makes me think a little more. You also may be able to put money away through either your employer or your bank. Sometimes employers will take money directly out of your check and put it into some kind of savings account. Grandpa B has this at work, and they call it a tool account. And it's intended for them to buy tools because he works with tools all day long. But he really can use it for whatever he wants, and most people use it as a Christmas savings fund. But also your bank will often do this. If you have a regular direct deposit every pay period, some banks will take some money directly out of that direct deposit and put it into your savings. And when you don't even see it like that, when your employer puts it in or your bank puts it in right away and you don't even see it, it's easier to not spend it. So check out those ideas too. But Leroy challenged us to save money in a unique way. He said to take a deck of cards, and I have a deck of cards here, and I'm going to, every pay period, he's going to do it every week, but I don't get paid every week. So I'm going to do it every 2 weeks. I'm going to draw a card. And he said, you know, at like a 6 would be $6, an 8 would be $8. I'm going to do 10 times that. So a 6, I'll put away $60, an 8, I'll put away $80, a 10, $100. And face cards, I'm gonna put away 125. And aces, 150. And jokers, there are 2 jokers in here. And jokers, I'm gonna put away $200 from each pay period. I recently got a promotion at work, and so that's reasonable for me. If that's not reasonable for you, pick different amounts. It's your money. Ain't nobody telling you what to do. It's your money. All right, so I'm gonna draw today because I just got paid today, so I'm gonna draw. And I'm just gonna, they are shuffled, but I'm just gonna mix them up, and I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna reach in, grab one, and pull it out, and let's see what I'm saving this week. It is, I can't see it, can you? Oh, it's a face card of something. I can't tell because of the light. It's a jack. It's a face card. Either way, $125. So I'm gonna go to the bank tomorrow, get $125 out of the bank, and put it into my savings 10. And every 2 weeks, I'm gonna draw another card. Now I'm gonna just keep putting the cards back in. So every single week I have the same chance, the same probability of drawing a card that I do the week prior and the next week. You could, once you draw a card, set it aside. Then you would have a fixed amount. After 52 weeks, you'd have a fixed amount. But I want to have the same chance every time. So $125 today. That is what I'm going to put in the savings. And I'll keep you updated how that's going for me, how my savings is going, and how much I have altogether. I think I'd like to take a vacation with it next summer. And I could easily have over $200,000. I wish $200,000. $2,000. And $2,000 will take me and Grandpa B somewhere nice. I mean, okay, maybe not Hawaii, but still, we could still go on a decent vacation. So, if you are going to start a new way to save money by spending less, or a new way to save money by putting money away, leave that in the comments below. Let me know what way you're going to try, whether it's an idea I shared or an idea you heard of somewhere else, or that you saw on Leroy's channel, or Small Family, Small Budget, or Our Big's Adventure. Leave me a comment what you're going to try. What specifically are you going to try to spend less, or are you going to try to put money away, and what strategy are you going to use? I would love to hear what you're doing. And I'd love for you to join this challenge, a 1-year challenge, putting money away. I appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you again soon.